in the steel
shit
and everything. Yeah. And it's supposed to wear something with the spirits that does something, but it's personality marks, guys. All my knives, almost all my knives have personality marks. My A2 is a little bit finer because but
and there you go. Personality marks are what us people in blacksmithing calls just the artistic touch.
Yes.
Well, and because when I get stabbed in a major organ, I like it to have a type of a design to it as it rips through my liver and it comes out.
No,
so that's what's
Like, and it's when Mike flips with his brush, he goes, "No, that's supposed to be there."
No, it's just like when you buy a wool shirt with a little flaw right here, and they charge you extra for that little flaw. That's what we do with Damascus. We do it on purpose.
That's it.
That way we can charge more.
It's personalized.
On some of the stuff that you guys seen, my Damascus that I ground out, the billets and everything, like I showed you on there, there's some little flaws in there and all that. But it's cool. It's really cool.
You need to get yourself some Selsun Blue. A little dandruff on it.
Oh, this is the stuff that's coming off of this.
This is just the flux that floats all over the damn place.
It gets you like little angel hairs. It's cool. Little angels are all over here, guys.
Whoa.
Hey, I'm in the right place.
I'm freaking Chopper out now.
What you been smoking?
This is what they did thousands of years ago. If somebody did this thousands of years ago, it's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. And also you guys, some of the guys that call me up and say, "Oh, nobody really knows how to make Damascus. It's been lost for years and years and thousands of years," or whatever. That's all bull crap. I mean, look, guys, this is it. Same stuff. I can show you in books. This is exact same stuff. They're doing different metals. Our metals nowadays are a lot better than the metals they had back then. So.
Well, not only that, John. I'm making a Damascus knife for my daughter.
Yeah.
She wants to be a chef, and she's a damn good cook.
Good.
So I'm making her a chef's knife.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make her a chef's knife out of Damascus that she could go to school with if it wasn't the real thing. Because I wouldn't want to embarrass her, and I want her to have the best. Any man and any husband, father, whatever, would want that. And that's what I'm doing.
Exactly.
So this is the real thing. This is the best thing. So yeah, it's. And God, I don't know how many knives I've made now, but. They are number one.
Hey.
That's right, folks. This is authentic. We're gonna move it back over to the hammer, and you can find this hammer in the history books from a few hundred years ago. Here we go. I think.
Once it gets going.
Come on, Mark, quit playing around.
Oh God. Just beating that thing down.
Now, as you've noticed, one of the plates lost its dexterity to get blended. So what he'll do is he'll heat that back up and put in some more borax so that will fuse in. Just in case you're seeing that, that is normal and it does happen. And it doesn't affect the blade whatsoever. because 99% of the blade is ground out of there. So that's where you get all the colors that are blending and everything, because we'll end up with probably 3/8 of a thickness, and then we'll grind out down to whatever thickness somebody would like in their blade, of course, but usually about 3/16 of an inch. So that might get ground out of there automatically, but we're still going to blend it back in. Thank you.
So what do you think of it so far, Mike? This is the first time you've ever seen anything like this, huh?
Well, I mean, I was over here. They didn't burn it, but they turned the hammer on. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, I mean, and then they're explaining the metal stacking process. It's pretty. That's all news. You know, it's all news to me. That's the thing.
Different type of art.
Different type. Yeah, that's and I saw what they had going on over here earlier. Or not the eagle. That's all news to me. But the cougar is.
Yeah, we can do anything. If it's made out of steel, we can do anything.
You'll have a carbon buildup.
See, and this
money, guys.
Then
Just
carbon
money.
starts to build up. Just like
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Money.
yeah.
You know,
I'll tell you. And you see, can you imagine a guy and
so
you can do it, that's doing the same thing, hammering it. I mean, dude, the guys, it's just, you know, that's why these guys way back, they had arms like this, you know, and forearms that were just, you know, this is so much faster. This is actually a friend that designed this, a friend of Mark and everything. It's really neat hammer. I almost bought one of these.
Yeah, that looks great.
I'm going to do a 25-pound hammer.
No, that's great stuff.
And that's why you use the forehand. So that the two of them will blend without an oxygen fluxation, so that it will go together. That's the hard part.
You know, it might melt together and it might not, but that is the outside edge. It's going to eventually probably get ground off anyway. So it's neither here nor there.
That's true. Well, you'll try one more time.
Of course.
If it gets ground off, it gets ground off. It's the outside edge anyway, so who cares?
Heating up.
Okay,
But then we found out,
We're gonna go check out Rob's Cougar that he's putting together. It's full steel sculpture, or it is steel, right?
Yeah, it's welded steel. It's welded steel. I built a frame like this. I built a frame in the shape of whatever I'm trying to build, and in this case, I'm doing a cougar because I like cougars. So, but what you do is you build the frame much the same way as this framework right here, and then you weld it in. So, as you can see up inside here, the whole thing is solid weld, and it's a special technique of blending all the steels. And once you get all the steel blended in, then you weld over the top of it until you have a solid surface. And then once you get the solid surface, then you take the grinders, just like a marble sculptor would do, and you grind it down. And you can put, I got ball bearings in here for eyes, but the rest of it's the teeth and the tongue and everything, they're all hand forged and then ground out with die grinders and sanders and stuff. The same thing with the ears and whatnot. And then the rest of the body is going to be sheet metal, and I'll form all the sheet metal to fit the body, you know, for the legs and then the feet and so forth. And so I've got about 40 hours just in the head alone to build the head.
Okay, so Rob from Hot Iron Art, if somebody wanted to purchase this off of you and fund you so you can complete this, how much would a total sculpture, a metal sculpture, an original by Rob, how much would you charge to complete
with
that?
The hours and everything involved, probably about $20,000.
About $20,000.
To finish it out.
Okay.
And, yeah, because what I have in mind, and this is just kind of a personal goal of my own, because I like cougars. This is just something, nobody's commissioned me to do it. I just like cougars. Mm-hmm. But what I need to do is finish that. But I want to have a big tree limb or a tree trunk coming up with the tree limb coming off, where the cougar's just sitting up in the tree limb like a pine tree, and I'll have pine sprigs and pine cones coming off, and have this sitting up into the tree.
Okay.
So the whole thing would be complete as that.
Okay. So that's $20,000 for the complete metal sculpture, the Cougar sculpture,
Yeah.
by Rob here at Hot Iron Art.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well.